Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back to
to
SoulsMeet.
Oh, I did it opposite because I'm holding a
Still.
microphone. I'm not used to
How
it.
long? How many episodes we've done, and we've done this choreography, and she forgets.
I just gave everyone an explanation and you're not listening to me.
Like what?
I'm holding a microphone and I never do. So I got confused with the hands.
That is not an explanation. That's a bad excuse.
No, that's an explanation.
Very bad excuse.
It's an explanation.
Whatever.
Rude.
Hi, we love each other.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, we do.
We
do.
do. Welcome to SoulsMeet. If you're new here, she was supposed to come in and tell you.
If you're new here, welcome.
Welcome.
This is what we do. We will tell you right now.
We read stories off of Reddit. All those crazy stories about, am I in the wrong? Am I the asshole? I did this and I don't know if I did it right or wrong. We pull those stories.
Yes.
And then we read them here for all of you and for us as well, because you only read the titles.
Yes.
We never actually read the whole story, just so we can come here to the podcast and read it for the first time thoroughly with you.
And
Thoroughly,
so
is that a
that
word?
thoroughly.
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 And
so you can get our genuine reactions.
yes.
And we play rock, paper, scissors in Spanish.
Piedra, papel o tijera.
1, 2, 3. You can't forget the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I know.
And the winner goes first, and she gives her take. Then the one that loses most of the time is her.
Yes. I cannot try to say something against that. This is true. It's so true.
Has to give the opposite perspective or a different perspective.
Yes.
And that's what we do here at SoulsMeet.
Yes.
Yes.
Come to the ride with us.
Yes. Come on the ride.
Come on the ride with us.
Welcome. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be sad. It's going to be crazy.
And if you love it, which I know you will, you have 30 more episodes before this one to go watch and just spend your afternoon while you're cooking, while you're doing the dishes, while you're driving, just listening to us give our perspectives, because we actually think we're pretty cool at this.
No, but we are.
We're really good.
I think we are. Maybe we're biased.
No, I don't think so.
But I don't think we are. I think
not
we're
biased.
actually really good at giving different takes and perspectives, and we do it to help people out there too.
But this is just from our hearts.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. First story.
I'll go first.
And we're very sarcastic, as you can see.
All right. Am I in the wrong for refusing to let my mom move in with me, even though she says she has nowhere else to go?
Oh.
Let's see if that's true.
Oh, Mama's issues are a thing here in these stories.
My name is Mark, 26 years old. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I finally got my own apartment last year after saving for years. Congratulations, Mark. It's a small 1-bedroom place, nothing fancy, but it's mine, and it's the first time I've ever really had privacy.
Nice.
Good for you. My mom, she's 52 years old, recently broke up with her boyfriend and had to move out of his house. She called me crying, saying she didn't have anywhere to go, and asked if she could stay for a few weeks. Of course, I said yes, she's my mom. But it's been 4 months. She hasn't looked for a new place, doesn't help with groceries, and has started treating my apartment like it's hers. She rearranged my furniture, keeps commenting on my food choices, and even tried to throw away some of my stuff because it looked old. I've gently brought it up a few times, but every time I do, she gets emotional and says things like, "Wow, after all I did for you, now you're kicking me out?" Or "You let your own mother be homeless?" Last week, she invited 2 of her friends over while I was at work without even asking. I came home to people sitting on my couch drinking wine. That's when I told her we needed to set a deadline for her to move out. She cried and said I've changed and that she can't believe how cold I've become. My sister thinks I'm being heartless, but she lives 2 hours away and isn't offering to take my mom either. I love my mom, but I can't live like this anymore. I'm starting to feel like a guest in my own home. Am I in the wrong for asking my mom to move out, even though she says she has nowhere else to go?
I think we know already what we're gonna say, but let's go.
But is there another? I'm trying to think of another perspective.
Can you imagine we don't have the same one again?
Imagine. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it.
Piedra, papel o tijera. Un, dos,
Dos,
tres.
tres.
Piedra, papel o tijera. Un, dos,
Dos,
tres.
tres.
I've been winning and I know why, because I hacked it, people. I hacked what she does. It's taking me some time, but I have. I know what she does. Okay.
We'll see if the streak keeps going.
You're not in the wrong, and this is the thing. A lot of people will tell you that you are, because this is your mother who you should be doing everything and giving everything to. But there are a few things in this stories that tells me that your mom doesn't know how to respect boundaries. It's the fact that when you bring something up, she says things like, you don't love, like, what is it, like, you don't want me to be
You've
here, like, you've changed,
changed.
or cold. No, but there was something before that she has said, that she's like,
After all
I'm
I've
your
done for you.
how could I have forgotten about such a usual line that you hear everywhere when somebody's trying to make you feel bad, instead of understanding that her responsibility is to take care of herself. She's 52, she's not 80, you know? It's not that you're putting, like, it's not that your 80-year-old mom has nowhere to stay and she has no way of, like, working and making, like, her own lifelong, like, sorry, living. Like, she should be able to do that. And again, going back to my take, I think a lot of people are going to make you feel bad because you're supposed to give everything to your mom, but your mom doesn't understand, probably. Like, this story, the way you said it, you presented it, tells me that your mom doesn't really know how to have her own responsibilities, and she doesn't appreciate what you're doing for her, because yeah, you're not, so, like, she doesn't have to live with you. And she's also not taking care of what she needs to take care of. Like, she's not helping with groceries, she's not doing what she needs to do. You guys talked about a few weeks. She told you, I'm doing this for a few weeks, and she's not even saying, okay, let me talk to you because this is obviously staying, like, longer. I am so sorry, like, apologizing, because if she's obviously being an inconvenience, she needs to apologize. Yes, parents can apologize. Parents can actually realize they have the capacity to say, I am doing something wrong here because this is my child's home, but my child is now an adult. I have seen a lot of people be okay with living with their parents and would never kick them out. And it's usually the parent who understands what the children are doing for them, like, understands fully, accepts it, and is grateful for what they're doing. They don't see it as you have to, because I'm your mother. No, they see it as, I know this is something you're doing for me, and I'm grateful, and I'm gonna help you as much as I can, and I'm gonna try not to be an inconvenience. And I'm here, and, like, we're gonna be a team for now. Like, right now, like, I'm here for you, and, like, let me know if there's anything I can do, because I know I'm not your responsibility. And yes, our parents are not our responsibility, but that's a bigger conversation, and a lot of people don't want to hear.
Yeah. Okay, well, can you give me another take? Because I don't know. I don't have
I
one.
know, no, it's okay. You don't have to go another take.
No, but that's our job.
What's our job?
Like, like there is the reason why there's no other take in my opinion is because he's not like kicking her out. He's asking her to move out.
Right.
If he said I kicked my mom out, then I'd be
Then
like,
that's different.
whoa.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
there's another take. But I think in this case, he's communicated his boundaries. He's tried to warn her about, okay, maybe it's time you move out soon.
Yeah.
I think he's had conversations that give him the position of being right.
Yes. Yes.
And I
He's
don't,
saying this is not working.
this is not working. And it's also his home. His mom is not respecting that. And I think a lot of parents have this idea that because this is your son or daughter's place, it's also yours to make your own.
Nope.
And it's not.
Sorry, no.
It's not. It's not. And I think parents also feel, oh, because this is my son or my daughter's place, I don't have to ask for permission for my friends to come over. Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to help with groceries because I did it for him when he was. No, that was your responsibility as a mother because that's what you chose to do. It's not his now to take care of you. You're a able woman. Like if this was a health concern or a physical concern, mental health, for some reason she lost her job and she can't find one. If this was any of those things, then I would say, okay, you don't she shouldn't move out yet. Give her some more
Yeah.
time. But it sounds like she's a very, very able woman,
Mm-hmm.
very able to take care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing I can see is that maybe she's having a really hard time after the breakup, but it doesn't really sound like it. Like I thought about that for a take, right? I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
she's having a hard
she's
time.
having
She
a
can't
hard
get
time.
her
She's
things
trying to like
together.
cope. She's trying to, regain her um freedom. She's now learning how to be on her own again. Maybe she needs more time, but it just doesn't sound like that.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't sound like the mom is having a hard time. It sounds like the mom is just full on taking advantage of her son.
Yeah.
So I just don't have another take.
Yes.
And the other thing is your sister coming in and saying,
You're heartless.
"You're heartless." Like, then you do something about it. Why don't you take your mom for a few weeks until she finds somewhere to, because
Right.
it doesn't sound like she's
And
working.
if this was like a family problem, you could the three of you, if this was like a financial situation, if this is like, because that can also be like maybe the mom doesn't really have the finances, she also doesn't have the job. Like if you want to then deal with this as a family matter, then sit down the three of you and be like, well, we need a plan because you can't live with me 20 like always. So can you like be with my sister for a while, then come here until you find a place? Like we are all helping for this to happen because we know this is the correct way of for things to be. Everybody has their own home because we haven't chosen otherwise.
Mhm.
I never said I am moving in with my mom. You asked me because of a situation. So then let's deal with this in a family matter, but like all have a plan. But just your sister being like you're heartless?
You're
No,
heartless. Deal with her. No.
no.
And I also feel like if the mom in this case was being a little bit more cooperative, if she was helping at home, if she was paying for half of the groceries, if she respected boundaries, she could probably stay for a little bit longer. But I think she's just overstepping.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen cases in which the person is like, I don't want my mom to leave because it's just like I like living with her, but when you go deep into it, you realize that it's a mother who's like helping out. It's a mother who's respectful. It's a mother who's not getting into like their children's business. Like they're not like opinionating of anything. They might suggest things. Like I've seen this with my own eyes. You just go like you can tell why they're fine and they're happy with like having their mom around because it's just like there's a specific. It takes a specific type of parent to
Yes.
live with their adult children.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
So
No,
wow,
you're not in the wrong.
ponle un marco, frame it.
Mark, you're not in the wrong, Mark.
Mark, wow, you dije ponle un marco.
Pon un marco, Mark.
Mark, you're not in the wrong. Okay. Am I in the wrong for calling 911 on my sister, causing her to be hospitalized, and now my family won't speak to me anymore?
Oh.
I'm a 36-year-old female. My sister is 32 years old. We have always been close and have always looked out for each other. Recently, she was diagnosed with a mental illness I won't disclose. She'd been in therapy and taken different meds, but unfortunately, none of it was working. She experiences hallucinations, and lately it's been getting a lot worse. She isn't sleeping anymore and leaves the house at 3 a.m. in the morning, only to return at 3 a.m. the next day.
Oh my God.
This Thursday, she had an episode. She was trying to kill herself, and I had to wrestle the knife off her hand, getting a minor cut in the process. I felt like she was a danger to herself, so I called 911. After taking our information, they took her to the hospital and placed her on a 5150 hold. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's like
Let me see.
placed her on a 5150 hold.
Oh, I don't know actually.
I'm not gonna assume that's like
When they put you
yeah.
in a, yeah.
After the hospital notified our parents, they were so mad at me, saying, "Why did I call 911? She didn't need it. If I would have just waited, she would have calmed down. How could I do that to my own sister? How I'm overreacting and that my sister isn't crazy. They took all her belongings away. She's crying to my parents to come get her. That she's scared and doesn't understand why she's there. Ever since then, my parents won't answer my calls or texts. I went to visit my parents' home and they didn't answer the door, even though I saw the car parked in the driveway.
Hmm.
Am I in the wrong? Oh no,
Oh
mi amor.
my God.
Again, is there another take on this?
No, for this one, there definitely isn't. This is the episode of no takes.
No takes. People are just people.
No, how could you?
No. You did the
No,
right
you did the
thing.
right thing. Your sister clearly, her mental health issues are severe, and she was having an episode. What else do you do in that moment? If she's trying to commit suicide. She's trying to commit suicide. That's the logical and only answer in my opinion. You
She could hurt herself. She could hurt you.
And she did.
She could have gone out and hurt somebody else. Like in that moment, she is a danger.
Of course she is. Of course she is. That's what you have to do. You have to call 911. And I think it's so messed up and unfair, ridiculous that your parents are now not even talking to you over this. Like, you may feel however you want to feel. I'm sure there's so many emotions involved right now, having a daughter now in a, well, hospitalized.
It's a severe case of denial. What her
It's
parents.
just, yeah, but to put all the blame on you,
That's so bad.
it's so bad. Like, it's not your fault that your sister has a mental health issue, and it's so irresponsible of them.
And even if they think what she did was wrong, which is not, like she's just also a person who is trying to do what she can. Like you did what you could with what you had. Like obviously you were very very scared. Like I wish your parents could also see it from like what you went through and how traumatic that must have been for you to see your sister do that, like,
Of course.
work herself to that point
Of
where she
course.
had like a knife, where she was hallucinating. Like this must have been so hard for you to even call somebody to help you, because when a family member is going through something like that, you don't you want to contain it as much as you can. I can see that you want to contain it. You want to make sure not everybody knows. You want to make sure that also, like, oh, this could have just been a one time situation, but this is not. This is something
No,
that keeps happening and it keeps getting worse. So
it's getting worse. Yeah.
you did the right call, and your parents are the ones who need to understand that you needed to do this for you and for your
Yeah.
sister.
In these kind of situations, I don't understand these stories for multiple reasons, but for me, what stands out is you already have a daughter with such severe mental health issues that unfortunately she's not fully your daughter anymore.
Hmm.
And while you're kind of losing a daughter in a way, you choose to also lose another one. Like, I don't understand that
Yeah.
decision of, we're done talking to you, we're cutting you off, whatever it is. Like, now you you broke your family
Because
even more.
this is denial,
It's
Anita.
so
This is where
bad.
denial takes you, is to the point where you are wrong for pointing something out that I don't want to see, that I don't want to look at. So if
Yeah.
I completely ignore you and like don't deal with you, I will stay in the right, which is my daughter is fine, my other daughter is fine, like she's not that bad. Like it's, you made it a big deal. Now we have to go through all of these different things because you put us in that situation, and not like this is obviously somebody who needs more help.
This is not, yeah, this is a person who, unfortunately, with the lack of expertise that you and your parents have in this field, you can't help her. You cannot help her.
No.
She needs professional help. And
Mm-hmm.
she needs to be, unfortunately, right now in a place where she is going to be monitored. Because if she's having these episodes, she could very easily have another episode again. And it's not something that you can control. It's not something you should control. And in fact, you did the right thing, because whatever your parents thought was the right decision to make at that point, I can almost promise you it would have led to someone being hurt. Whether it's herself, your parents, you, or like she said, someone else out there. It would have led to that.
Yeah.
When you're hallucinating, you've lost complete track of reality. You don't know what's real and what isn't. So anything could have happened, and I think you did exactly what you needed
What
to
you
do for
needed
the
to do.
safety of your own sister and everyone else.
100%. Now, how do you work around this now? I have no clue, and I'm so sorry that you're going through this, because it's like it must be. She probably wants to see her sister. Like, it's not that she
Of
does.
course.
She loves her sister. She wants to see her sister, and then your parents are cutting you off. I, you also seeking help to deal with the fact that you're being excluded from the formula, from the dynamic. So that must hurt a lot. But just I guess the only thing that I can say is like, just remind yourself that it's a very complex situation where some people don't really know how to go about this, and they're just
Yeah.
going very wrong about it. Like, your
Yes.
parents really don't know how to deal with the fact that your sister has gotten to this point.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's there's nothing that you can do about that. And at this point, I think that all you can do is protect yourself and seek help to deal with the emotions that are coming through for you. But yeah, there's nothing you can do about um your parents' actions. That's their choice. I'm hoping that at some point, obviously, they come to their senses and they realize that this is
Yeah.
not the way to deal with their denial. Until then, there's not much you can do but just be there for yourself.
But you're not in the wrong.
No, not at all.
Well, this is
Episode
episode 31.
31. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.